看到哪了？杜比凶器。量差不多，找个看到。就那而已啊，可以走了。哦，
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural? What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells? Ugh, alright, sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Look cute as hell.
Could that girl have been little Lily? It's not a...
Could have been her. Small kid with...
There weren't any other small girls in the village.
Keep coming back! The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime. Everything's still cool here, officer.
东西被我买光了。
The trap is full.
The sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. Oh? Who? Okay. When did this person stay here? Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past... Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of... Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find... Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
好，在这里啊。
I'll just keep the corda lacey in the channel, if that's okay. Aye, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way. Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to appear any day. Jetty?
Something about the way she says it makes you want to sing.
Oh, Jetty, oh, Jetty. It's good to see you here, Detective.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for...
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist. Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the cordelate she read.
What is this? Destruction of property, hooliganism, elder abuse, and...
No need. Lillian and I are getting on much better. For one, she appreciates the concept of rent. How do I like it?
Water drips down eaves of Etonite. The smell of salt and dog shit.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a...
Fortunately for you, madame.
All right. Politics time. Real men, real politics, real thoughts in your head.
That they don't. Have I told you how they discovered this place? No, they're in Celindian, Isola. I'm guessing you don't know then. Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty. I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Do we?
I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. Maybe there is something else I can assist you with while you're hot in pursuit.
Our tenant, the policeman. Nay.
Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten.
This is my little cinder block town.
She's being...
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect.
Would you now? I know how this world works. And it doesn't work when people tell on each other. Ah, I should have known. This is yet another union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. We are not in the habit of being afraid around here. There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, what...
I see, ma'am.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented...
臭阿妈。
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone.
What bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds with...
Then we're definitely doing it. This one,
Lily's our mum.
the stone, the other one. Wow, so intellectually stimulating.
You're stupid.
Just a sec. There's no system to this.
You're stupid.
The secrets of understanding the tongues of children.
You're stupid. Okay. Yes. Yes.
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
Maybe.
Hello, mister. Oh, I had gloves.
Where did you get...
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
We're going to need those gloves.
Oh, they're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good. Luby. Raluby. My mom tells me I'm a big girl. But she doesn't know that I can't.
Kids.
Yes, I am. Little Lily. That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry? Yes. They don't want to play with me. They look the same. They look identical. Bye.
小鬼怎么这么合作？
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are...
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really...
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and...
Congratulations.
手甲。
The white ceramic cuirass. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions. The hardened... You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial... It may be a while. Remember, this is a highly specialized... For the day you...
水道，找那个路皮，按到
Hello
位
again.
置。
No, I'm afraid.
So you haven't...
No, I'm sorry.
He's telling the truth. He had
然后整个地图我给它晃一遍就对了。
a metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst.
That over there.
Ooh, hidden thing. You lift the boy out of the water. The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic.
Simple construction.
There's something in there. It smells like you would expect it to smell. A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae. And
Well, damn. We still got here too late. There's no... I have no idea. Or think we do. This is a small loose end, either way. Not important, I hope. Could be.
you could ask the miss what she thinks. Later, if you have the time. Though you doubt she...
还没有找到一个弹道。弹板。进去吗？
You see, a slogan used to intertwine with the...
Looks like tomorrow.
There's some tear.
找不到地方进去。 站板吧，有弹道。 之前小弟。有没有标示东西？地图标示哪里是哪里？
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot?
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. To warm his hands before pulling. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor. It's not possible to climb that ladder.
It does look extremely.
Those? A smoking assailant.
Tiomutiri was a Revacholian colony on Ilmara. The Suzerainties population. Oh, you do? The butts you saw had a silhouette of a boy wearing a coffee hat, a tobacco picker. This boy is there. A glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rag.
小的地结束，小岛，木板道，木板道是哪里？我以为是刚才那个地方。
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune.
3趴啊！如果全部把它灌下去。东角亮，最多伸手，来吸个毒。
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it will make you into more. You raise the bottle, close a nostril, and inhale furiously. The rush is almost immediate. It tastes bitter and caustic and stings a bit inside your nose. Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity. Your little heart pounds. And let's be honest, you could. Whoa. Time for a little truth.
I'm not your.
As long as you remain functional. Springs.
In the bottom right.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it.
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
可以哦，28可以试试。
An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then.
18就4、5次左右吧。
An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle. 失败，刚才不是111吗？可惜啊，我有没有看错？ rattle the handle a bit, then an old door worn by elements. Guards, you rattle the handle a bit, then push. An old door worn by elements. Guards the dead. You rattle the handle a bit, then push.
9点还不行，如果10点还不行哦，表示那门是打不开的。
An old door worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push.
8点。刚才好像有看到11。
An old door worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then
8点。
an old door worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push.
9点。
An old door worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push.
9点。
An old door worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push on
11点
the
还
door
失败。
with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's
We don't get in there. Frankly, you're just...
no. We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do. We open doors. We're cops. That's our perk. Even Everard knew that's a part.
Yeah, I am... Relax. No one...
At least you can think about opening it. About doors and...
我要欺骗我的感情。打开所有的容器。放水。要试试吗？做出进度。哦，读取进度。装开锁器2个，做储存。
An old door worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push. An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push.
啊，出现10以上还打不开的话就不，真的打不开。哎，红色检
An
定。
old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push. An old door, worn by elements. You rattle
7点。
an old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push. An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push.
对，双一。
An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push.
I say
An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push.
人家塞呢，然后7点以下。
An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then
无遮衰吧？
an old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push.
8点，来个9点吧。
An old door, worn by elements. Guards the... You rattle the handle a bit, then push. An old door, worn by elements. No. We've gotten into every door thus far. An old door, worn by elements. Guard, you rattle the handle a bit, then push. An old...
It's military. The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. We don't get in there.
对的，那么衰啊！这游戏的机遇有问题啊！
An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push.
我应该试了10几次了呢，1/4啊，1/10的几率还高28%呢。
An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the...
We don't get in.
哎，
An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push.
啊，
On the
确
door
定
with
了
all your
，12
weight.
还检定
It does
失败
not。budge. Not only is it...
We don't get in there.
啊，不想浪费那2点。硬龟波， 让我也要出个双六。站到。根据刚才发现的弹道是电脑按钮不会显示，要走过去才会发现。进垃圾。
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
这也不能问路笔。
Hardcore. No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here.
Teenagers skulking around. Gang members looking for a hole in the Union's defenses. Maybe Ruby too. But she wouldn't be able to tell from here.
Exactly. It's our chance to turn the grim desolation into an oval. No.
Just no?
It's pretty
Teenagers skulking around.
superstition.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Welcome to Revolution! Yeah! Harder, come!
J'adore! God is close by, but maybe he does.
Yes, what is it? What? No.
She has not seen her, sire. 'Tis true.
50。不理他，直接弄。逻辑是。要。
Yes, what is it?
惨。 还是3%。再给它灌下去。
Yes, what is it?
哇，17了。再灌个2个，应该就看看它到底是什么东西。
Yes, what is it?
42。
Yes, what is it?
All you hear is silence in your head.
"刚才没有看见数字，要了多少？"
Yes, what is it?
All you hear is silence in your head.
啊？怎么好像连骰子都没有摇啊？
Yes, what is
没有
it?
摇骰子吧？
All you hear is silence in your head.
嘿，我刚才我记录，怎么出现这种的啊？趴数就给你写在那里，弄了还是直接失败？你就干脆说我不能弄就好了啊，干嘛骗我？ 这个游戏哦，有点过分了。突然想起，木板道应该是这里吧？ 地点也没有什么，也没有标什么标清楚什么的。然后让人家去猜。渔村木板道。 白色的东西啊，现在也不能，也点不到。哦，有了。
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth. There's no echo. Maybe it's just a storm.
No idea. We might find her down somewhere. In conclusion, I hope not.
对，哦，是那个，那也是啊。刚才来的时候没有发现。 去小岛找暗道。我看没有找到，应该也可以过关吧。老狼。
Tequila sunset. Can't really remember seeing any women after...
He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
The legend! He's back!
Uncle.
There's...
Go something get out. 路比，这你说的栈道到底在哪里？体系。几乎整个岛都晃过了。哦，不会是这里吧？栈道上。没有。地图超难走的。小岛几乎都晃过了，还是找不到单道啊！生气呢？前往小岛，前往木板道。我哥， 在那边触发了一次。也找不到路笔的线索。K 掉了，也找不到弹道了。尤其呢，啊，无看攻略哦，敌人看攻。也毋是咩木板道，我只想无倒会木板道，哦，去小岛调查。小岛快要放片了，你还不给我解开？越来越讨厌这块游戏了，要不是头已经洗下去了吼。像这个 找那3个弹道也太垃圾了吧。这要怎么进去呀？来惊我看。绕一圈，应该是躲人的吧？啊，这也可以上去，路也超级不明显的。
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing 10 meters. A cold.
卡住。哦，其实呢，这一定可以过的。最近是安尼，脚踏人呢，也就不要设计那空气墙，有那么难吗？KC 开始抱怨了。Yes。结果什么都不是，是弹道也不是陆地。完了，有没有线索？不要做那么多空气墙，有那么难吗？要把它可以走的地方标清楚一点，然后在那边撸。白痴制作，但会很好玩吗？不懂为什么要惹你的消费者生气呢？每次在抱怨游戏的时候，会感到怀疑的一点是，你们都没有试完。有试完还会出这种错误。
As you look at the floorboards, in the edge of a floorboard next to it, hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more. You stick your hand in and stop a small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. The floorboard isn't interested. Maybe the washerwoman is. You haven't. It's extra ammunition.
我线索在自己的房间里面。我阿嬷。
Our tenant, the policeman. Damn that girl.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle.
A bullet? You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant. And yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for... She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into?
That's for the police to find out. Right then. Please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her up, just like it did you.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. It lets the bad guys know when you are coming.
I cleaned it, like I always do. No,
The truth, sire.
she's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself. She tried not to let it show. But I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines. But how would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun. Nothing of the sort. Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She isn't what you'd call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few, although I guess she was pretty.
She may simply have kept the equipment elsewhere.
I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried to leave quietly.
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
You'll never find her, you know.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get in.
A felled electric neuron. You feel like you should go look at it.
What more do you want to know about that poor girl? Yes, let's hear those other questions. One thing, she's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
嗯，又要向北走了。刚才晃过一遍。交互有关吧。
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, off.
Park. No,
Just no?
it's pretty desolate here. Superstition.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Yes, what is it? What?
She has not seen her, sire. The mother of humanism. Why? That does seem to be a problem. I don't know. The mother of humanism.
Welcome to Rattleshall. Yeah! Harder car!
又没线索了。稍微看看。清掉。往北。
just dead.
自动储存为什么？这里刚才有来过，解一个弹道。哎，气死了！该死的空气枪！
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind, you rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not.
We don't get in there. Frankly, you're just...
No. We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what...
Relax. No one's hiding in there.
At least you can think about opening it. About doors in general.
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the... Ah. 到底要怎么走过去？ 看起来是从这里呀、这里又不能走。啊，讨厌呢。Elysium. Yes?
Hello again. No, I'm...
So you...
No, I'm sorry.
He's telling the truth.
晃了。至少拿到这
The
个。
dome-shaped plastic boy
下子那个小姐姐，找到路笔，但道也不顺利。看起来可以关啊，给你过。现在又怎么又红色了？哦，储存又没有了，直接红啊！
There's no way the perp is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off have failed.
The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in, though many have tried.
Not this time. The opposition is insurmountable. But I like the spirit. Have...
哇哥。 该死的气枪！结都没有。要会走了，向北走。 北手什么都没有啊！他也去过了，结果什么都没有。气死我了！ 喝醉过的时间就这样闲晃晃了1个小时了，天哪！可以认定他会分羹了吧？
The
线索就这样断了。他都说有看见女人了，那你为什么没有看见？再质问你一下。
Oh, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel. Oh? Who? Okay. Oh. Yes, that's. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Well, how can I assist you then?
我高雄我无看。
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
好吧，不管了，直接冲主线了。拿到鞋子啊，然后把它弄走，冲主线。暗孔。顺路栈道吧。把所有有木头的地方几乎都走过。吹鹅的吹鹅。从右边射吧。
The door you hear.
臭小孩。
Trying to sneak up on me.
Yes? What is it?
Again? I can't believe.
officer. It's a... Oh,
Did you take the documents?
no, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway.
She doesn't seem to be lying. She's genuinely spooked by their disappearance.
Yes, I am. Regardless of who took the documents. It was probably just an accident. I was worried I'd been too careless with the latch. The documents were probably just washed away.
就没了。
You clearly see foot.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new. 3 weeks. It was a stereo invest.
Large print. This print is unlike one. Everything around you is quiet.
海边。好吧，倒一次。
The Coppernado is back. What do you want? Yeah? What?
没线索。先去公会那边看看好了。看那个律师。
Oh, look. It's the cop who...
Hello, compatriote.
Right to work!
Hola, Wandering Man.
Your race descent has temporarily halted.
Get?
To comprehend time, you
This Julius.
come back to me when you've met.
Okay, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before. Oh, that one. That should be empty.
黑人女律师不见
Mr.
了。
Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today? Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like... So they shot...
He was shot.
How odd.
It's impossible.
What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man... Oh, Liz is a...
Wait, the girl by the whirling, who was keeping an eye on you. Is he talking about her?
I did that, didn't I? She thinks of herself as a guerrilla fighter. These middle-class kids and... By all means, Harry, what's on your mind? Great! You want to bounce something off your old... Absolutely, Harry.
啊，没东西耶，工会会长。这里设计超烂，超难走的。他走一走还要回缩，上爬。应该没什么垃圾可以捡了。换一换。
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign your bottles clunk into.
70快要没事可做了。北上沿岸表印这个卡印。 这个是自己的脚印。哦，新的。那是之前自己的脚印吧。 哦， 无物件，给上沿岸。生气，你了不？在海岸边搜寻他留下的踪迹。你大头。
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
天都走遍了，你在啊？处处。
There's some tear. Two and no.
A tragedy.
Whoever Red Astra is the. You see traces of. It's no. Oh, it's hard to concentrate in the smell.
Hello again. No,
So you...
No, I'm sorry.
He's telling the truth. A few low.
我已经把北边的海岸都巡一遍了。可以说整个岛的海岸都巡一遍了。唉。哇，那还是骗我。
Our tenant, the policeman. What more do you want to know about that poor girl? I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried.
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her.
I wouldn't worry about that, ma'am. We are persistent.
Yes, it's going to be too much work for you.
The fell electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
哇，你给我说海岸边。把它藏在里面。
You see, a slogan used to intertwine. Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken, felled electrical.
In there? She could.
Why single out this one building? Suddenly, all is quiet.
我在不会，塞到我一定会失败的。这样给我在气死。
You see, a slogan.
Looks like tomorrow never.
Above the felled electrical.
In there?
Why single out this one building? Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. Trying to talk.
How do we? She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of it. And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is just... Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village. Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place, I'm sure it won't come to...
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reed. An adventure awaits. An adventure on the windswept urban coast.
还要再搜一遍啊。
The once bright mural towers above. Suddenly, in through the collapse.
She's down there.
Okay, why? Right. How do we get...
Finally, my time to shine.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything.
Yeah. 开始有一大堆可以走的地方。下水道。
An old pipe peeks out from beneath. A building like this must have your eyes slowly begin to adjust. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder. A thin layer of snow as your eyes adjust. And...
Given that this isn't... However...
The lieutenant's face lights up.
And it's right here.
It's jammed shut. The subtle approach isn't going to work on this one.
强身健体。加开弄，爬上去。啊，结果是在这个壁画，而且还要第二次确认那个老阿嬷的一个形象。
That doesn't look good at all.
The distances, in addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. Not to mention that what if you were to do something more? What if you were to... Yeah, because falling from that height seems...
Teleportation is not a thing. This really... Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
水玲珑。
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. All you need to do is close your eye. Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed...
The wind at the...
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring without backup, especially if...
哎呀，我不能下去了。哦，终于有进展了。
2 rusty metal plates that slide.
What do you mean who's there? It's me, Kim.
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten...
Huh. I hope... Yes. Time to investigate these passages. Let's move quietly and not make more sound.
Not running.
Okay.
This isn't just glass. Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system. The how was a closely guarded secret. The why is easy, because they hadn't come up with modern silicon-based systems yet.
So it is. I think these used to form a single system. The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean. These? No. These are old filament memory.
Ah. 哇，装备是不是要满了？ 道具会满吗？会满，太烂了吧！
This hat is so soft. So Kraz Mazov would have worn this, Yushenka. Glory to the revolution, comrade. A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly...
Yes, I can see that.
The lieutenant does not seem to share your enthusiasm.
Half a century? I think the purpose of this bunker was to prove... We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most...
Good hiding place for someone who's up.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through. Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some... You mean like Ruby? No. I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
Years' worth of dust is shaken off. It is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing.
No. What do you mean? I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there. No.
It's not a quick...
Looks like our once we detain a credible system.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinique. This part of town is a fine... Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
I leave that to your judge.
He just can't be sure. Maybe it will yield something useful.
Yes. The one...
If you must.
You think we should finish run...
It's a minor point. Don't worry.
Well, we are not...
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
I think I see a cavern.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or maybe not.
感最后 BOSS 的感觉，对。
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
Okay.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. Doesn't wish to hurt you. Not according to your ear canals. Wait, no. Not even your ear canals. This is going directly into your neural pathways. That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely...
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hit blasted from that pale emitter, that anger.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength curve. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking.
The pale? It's the end of the world. I built it myself.
And she's proud of it too.
That's illegal.
Oh yeah. Way deep. No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a... Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker. Yeah, let's not talk about that
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of us.
If you've got something really important to say...
My mattress.
Slavery and empire.
No, 记得嘞。 广播电波来做兵器。
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun.
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled front loader. Well, it doesn't feel much better. Just keep her talking. There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted, be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time. You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but... She looks at them.
Oh, fuck it.
You should know the words to say.
10.
Because you've been going.
爸爸嘞，很讨厌呢。
Suddenly, your entire body is parrot. It's like a...
I know you're feeling... Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was...
The voice coming doesn't wish to hurt you. Not according to your ear canals. What? That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entire...
I'm using a...
The inks blasted from that paling.
Saw my... A pale lattice. Signals are in... So, precisely. At the upper lip.
She's been holed up in here for a while.
The pale? It's... I built it...
And she's...
That's it. Oh, yeah. Wait. No. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before. Yeah, let's not talk...
So she thinks of you as hunters.
If you've got... God damn it, fine.
The gun she... Well, just keep it. There's only 3 meters between you. Be careful when you make your move.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. So, you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised. So nice. That's one knife I did. This could have turned out pretty bad for me.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first. Oh, I knew the kitten had... But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. How the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same. Like what?
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, you think I was envious of his conquests? Look, pussy's not a problem for me. Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. I'm listening. Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me. Yeah, and I'm sure they also made some funny remarks. can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. And anyway, wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain. Don't know it. But also...
Evaluating your mom.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof. Or we would have...
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better.
And? The gun store. Trigger Happy Jacks. What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal. Sure don't.
The breech loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
A knocked away 80 front.
That isn't it.
No, they're not practical. Break too often. Yeah, evident. I considered her a good friend, yeah. What the hell, man?
Her hand slipped from the dial of the compressor for a moment, almost turning.
I'm not following your clever insinuations, Detective. If I want to stare at a pretty girl, I can pick one up at a bar. Or, worst case scenario, look at a naughty photo. What the fuck, man? She's everyone's type. She's your...
She's beginning to suspect you've broken into her lorry now.
Cool, man, cool. Nope. Look, she has an effect on people. That je ne sais quoi that makes it impossible for the same reason that she's everyone's type. Oh, so that's where you were going. That's a very sentimental way of putting it. We both had pasts.
The lieutenant watches her.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Clausy was into me too for a time, I know it. We even fooled around once. And yeah, after that I thought maybe we could make a go of it.
Clausy only said they maybe kissed.
完全没有办法泄愤啊。
If that's what she wants on the record, so be it. I'm not about to go into details for you to jerk off to later.
Really?
My God, yeah.
Is that blood on?
Yeah. She rejected me with some wishy... I knew that wasn't the whole story. But yeah, I was a little worried to blow it out of proportion in her head.
By the way, DeLorean tragedies are still held in high regard.
Yeah, the girl seemed terrified. Go ahead.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on. This must be done.
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Plaza's rooftop. The view's pretty bomb too. But it's very powerful. Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to come from afar. No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style. So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around. I never did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse... No, I did not. So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician. Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking? Man, it's to get away from all that...
She deliberately avoided me.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself.
There. It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious stuff, yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
How should I know? As I keep saying...
Those rings around her eyes. Her tired voice.
Who hasn't? He was still warm.
She eyes you.
It's okay.
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasha comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before. No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea. Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
She lied to you about that, too.
他对你撒谎了，到底是谁啊？他到底是谁？
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed. As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot. nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried the lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for...
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop.
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Through the sudden shock in your head, hear the lieutenant to the fucking hell. And why me? You hear through the white. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Everyone in Jamrock, the cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to La Budama.
All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared of you.
Nah. That I'm not planning to shoot you is the extent of the courtesy I get. You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition? Now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that. Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you, singular?
What bunker? Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first...
Your fault. Yeah.增强体检，黄金铁骨。再弄下去我会死掉。
Keep calm, breathe in, After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer.
What bunker? Don't know anything of.
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes.
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway? Sure you do. I bet they're just outside waiting. I guess, well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had two guys and a late... One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in... That sound about right?
No idea. Satellite Officer Vicmere looks out of the window grimly. Then let's go home, Jean. Nothing's going to happen.
Fantastic. I've got to get on the road. Then you can go find your friends. Unless you have anything pressing to ask me.
不会摇11吧？成功。
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your... She looks...
Oh, fuck it.
麻烦的是这里。
Problem solving.
Ma'am.
Oh, yes it is.
能源闪到。哇！还有4个。
You should know the words to say. You've been here yourself.
Oh.
So why is it not? Because you've been...
哎呀呀！要承认神父，好多说，能源闪到。人手编制。 压根这个好。原来是衬衫。
Suddenly, your entire body is parrot. It's like
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable. Can't say it's a...
the voice doesn't wish to hurt you. Not according to your ear canals. What? No, buddy. That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise. It's like a...
I know you're feeling can't say it's a...
The voice doesn't wish to hurt you. That's an awful decision.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely...
No, I'm using a pale
The X blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
That boy's really gotta learn to keep it... A pale latitude signals are in... So, precisely. At the upper limit.
She's been holed up in here for a while.
The pale? It's the end of... I built it...
And she's...
That's it! Oh, yeah. Way beyond. No. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on... Yeah, let's...
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops.
If you've got... Goddamn fine.
The gun she... Well, just keep her... There's only 3 meters between you and the machine.
I heard you in the passages. So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised. So nice.
As opposed to the other...
This could have turned...
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency.
No. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No. He wouldn't have broken first. Oh. Well, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you...
Titus and him.
Well, fuck. Those guys, how the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same. Like what?
A strong moral compass. She still...
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. Yeah, sure. And I didn't like wild pine. Plenty of broken people. You think I was envious of his... I'm listening. Man, I was with the boys the whole night. Yeah. Can't do either without some... Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, don't know it.
Evaluate.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof.
She has a... That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something.
And? The gun store. Trigger-happy Jacks. What did you think? That I'm going... Sure don't.
The breach?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
I'm not...
That isn't it.
No, they're not. The gun store. Trigger-happy... What did you think? That I'm going to squeal? Yeah. Evidence. I considered her a good friend, yeah.
Her hand slipped from the...
I'm not following your clever insinuations, Detective. If I want to stare at a pretty girl, I can pick one up at a... What the fuck?
She's beginning to suspect you've broken into her lorry now.
Nope. Look. She... For the same reason that she's every... Oh. Well, that's a very...
The lieutenant...
Okay, fine.
Clausia only said they maybe kissed. Someone is lying here.
She rejected me with some wishy-washy bull. I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, oh, that's a very...
The lieutenant.
Okay, fine.
Clausia only said...
If that's what she wants on the record, so be it. I'm not about...
Really? Is that blood on the ground before you? Are your ears bleeding?
Yeah. She rejected me with... I knew that wasn't the whole story. Yeah, I was a little...
By the way, Delorian tragedies are still held in high regard for innovation in language and...
Yeah, the girl seemed terrified. Go ahead.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on. This must be done.
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably... The view's pretty... It's very powerful. Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, no. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style. So now I'm leaving. I never did understand. No, I did not. Yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
I'm listening. So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over. Yeah, that thing.
She's more upset than she lets on.
That's your prerogative. Man,
She
I got lucky being a...
There. It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum. Yeah? Where? How should I...
Those...
Who hasn't? He was still warm.
She...
Took it. All right. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. No, she asked me to come upstairs. The merc
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
What? Yeah. And she asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind... I really don't care which one of us you think was more at fault for the... As I keep telling you, cop.
The...
War?
She doesn't want to talk about this.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. I saw you...
So this is what she would...
Yes.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the fucking hell. And it's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Everyone in jail...
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Harry Dubois.
All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you.
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both. Yeah, sure.
She doesn't.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough. You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates...
She's not going to... Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you, singular, or plural? She might know something.
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. That sound about right?
No idea. Satellite Officer Vicmere looks out of the window grimly. Let's go home, John. Nothing's going to happen today, she responded.
Fantastic. I've got to get on the road. Then you can go find your friends. Unless you have anything pressing to ask me.
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but she looks at the machine.
Oh, fuck it. Problem solving.
Ma'am.
Oh, yes it is.
再加一个，不想要再重来了。83。
She's truly desperate. She thinks she has no other options. You know. This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives. She stares at you, frozen, the gun still in her mouth, eyes filled with dark intensity. Then something shifts in her. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Good call. Yeah, I'm sure. I would have done the same had I not been incapacitated. Her tent. We should check it out.
帐篷。给我6罐。
The plain red tent. It was pitched by The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled up. It reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried.
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have. You pocket the worn brown leather journal.
We should read this immediately. Like, right now.
A thick journal. It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left called Schneller is a stationery brand. She's got good taste. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages, the large cursive of perhaps too confidently. Many phrases. It's a mix of logistical notes.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot.
Hard to tell exactly.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latter short, wry observations of people and place. The way some of those question marks trail off into ellipsis, she was going through a tough time. The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. She is referring to betraying a... That name isn't mentioned. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M, though. La Puta Madre? Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on... Then again, isn't that what I've been doing? The call? Did M call her personally? Why? Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out. Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. The entry ends abruptly. The most recent entry is from today. Even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking for...
It looks like she might have been... framed?
That would be a first, or a fourth. But who's counting, he thinks. Very rarely does anyone actually...
I wouldn't go so far as to... Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than we does. Especially if she has problems with the Madre. No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
He truly does not believe you are. Perhaps he shouldn't be so trusting.
Claudia was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or either way. One thing is for certain.
绕了一圈。
The plane read it was pitched.
一大堆问题。对直。
I'm all out of shits to give, Loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
喂，佣兵跟工会的人，突然给我来这个事件，我还没有记录。
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right? Shut up! Not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic.
Shh. This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
2个佣兵。
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
Peaceful.
3个哎，说包括要死掉的只有3个，也是又多一个。
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this? The Mercenary Tribunal. My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
Pig fuck!
Ah, yeah! Welcome to the fucking party. You're probably gonna get killed too. I don't give a shit if you're cops.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
She doesn't seem to understand. With a wordless gurgle, the leader gives a small nod to the help. No, it's okay. Soften him up, and even if it comes to a fight, it's always, I don't know about this getting under his skin. He'll only get under your...
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer, Hohen Cloven.
All of you cunts inside out. Rip you open.
The gunner, the raddest, the killer. What do you think he does? Smart loincloth. He fucks natives up, soldier of the apocalypse style. Yeah? Who did then? How fucking...
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
You think I'm... How about the kid?
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead court-martial won't decide who...
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud. In a public place.
You're lying.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings in your ear. The young woman stands and looks behind her.
I missed.
I know what I have.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
The man now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at your hands. Do something else. Get him
She's gone, you stupid. Stay cool. The company bitch is gone.
Guys,
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself.
They're huddled close in a formation. Still, the rest will stay, even if it means dying here with him. All right, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Krenner would never sanction this. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
What always happens when you get good at your job? That name meant night raids. Fucking. The same thing happened when we were called whatever the fuck it was. Probably won't be called. Not after.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacier, the woman upstairs, where is she?
she left!
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
She left! Her room's cleaned out!
We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
哇，不能加。
Of course, nothing bad will happen. Talk even better.
You don't fucking talk.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure. Things are worse now. He's observing your every motion carefully. A small explosion expels the bullet from the chamber. With a puff of smoke, like dice, the kinetic...
Go ahead! Give it another try.
Another soft explosion, like a fire goes off in your hand. Another soft...
They teach you to shoot the chest in Copland? Stupid fuck. Kill him.
To your right, an Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you. You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your... The man tilts it. Watch out.
God.
He's aiming. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from the blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets. As rude, an unbelievable shot. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you. Through all the smoke and panic, a look of, here it comes, death. You can't. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air. The harder, it's tightest. What it feels slick and warm. Most of it's all gone. Open your... Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain.
You're bleeding out. Stay with me. Yes.
But you... A shadow towering. Someone stands there. Scream immediately. He's gonna die. No, you scream. There is no... You hear a...
This is dead, brava. It's the... Of course.
He's not and rotting.
He can't. There was a radio.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again.
The engine.
No. It was him. He is the
死还拖这么久。
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double. then triple. It's nothing. You're alive. That's what matters.
Sunrise, Parabellum. It's not ouch time yet. You just
drew me. Then it's
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him 2 days, in and out. You've been up enough. Yes.
The close proximity of death must...
Sunrise Parabellum.
Isn't that written on you?
Cops like it. The gates of the harbor. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely. Yes, we have also completely failed. What happened? You shot the Major, unsuccessfully. As retaliation, their rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged. I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet. Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in a hospital. Yesterday. Yes. You were bleeding out. I think you said no one wants to party with you.
Thank you.
I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened. Yes. This is the one. He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured. We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage. 4. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus. All. Yes, officer. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into... And...
He did not expect you. His smoking. His hunched back. You...
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. We will see. No.
A man and a woman. Back to that shithole, he says.
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join. I'm sure there were...
That means he hasn't seen them.
I don't know. I did. No need. Not very. I have a concussion from the Major beating me with the butt of his... Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Easy now.
You can take it. Just don't lean...
How are you?
Son, you.
The lieutenant looks at you, teetering on your feet.
I honestly don't know. We can't talk to her. Yes, she left yesterday morning. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up. I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect. Don't be narcissistic. Have the cops in Revachol...
That does make some sense.
What? Every piece of garbage in the city...
He's wrong.
Okay. I don't know. That's been... Yes. God curse the footprints. Not solving the case for us. Au diable. We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else? It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around. We found one. All completely unusable. It's precisely how easy it is to find one that makes the bullet use. We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them. I'm afraid we may not be able to locate communism. Ideology does not have anything to do with the murder investigation at hand.
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins.
It really is.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
No. Are you ready to limp? Good.
The lieutenant also. It's just close enough to endure the walk.
Why not? Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. Detective, her journal? We should probably leaf through it. Might learn something new. Let's just do it.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone. It's made of Schneller. She's got good the journal falls open. The large cut, perhaps too confident. It's a mix.
It's good she left in.
Hard to tell.
There could be useful info.
Hard to tell.
There could be useful information.
Short. The way some of those question esoteric radio technology. The first entry is from August. Nothing on. She is referring to betraying that name. Small wonder. Great. Then again, the call being held up. Did M feel the entry ends abruptly? The most even when I leave here.
It looks like she might.
That would be a first. Or a fourth.
I wouldn't go. Besides, I'm not sure.
He truly does not believe.
Classio was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Either way, one thing is for certain. I'm afraid we don't have time for rest stops.
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it'll make you into more. See? That's your problem. A lack of confidence. It's not ideal, no. You raise the bottle, close a nostril, and now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity. And, let's be honest, there's a little chest pain. You could... Whoa, this shit. Time for a little truth. Tell the lieutenant you did some springs.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a speed.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking rep.
Put your damn gun down.
Shut up!
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us.
You are all...
He is nest.
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
This third one, he is the most dangerous of them all.
The mercenary tribunal. My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene. If this turns...
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
Get lost.
Pig fuck!
Ah, yeah. Well,
No one is.
She doesn't with the leader. No. Even if I don't know about this getting under his skin. He'll only get under yours. I'm barely keeping you together here. This is all right. Here we go. Really, you only have time for one argument. Choose one.
what all? The same? Not a...
Okay, easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
Rude.
All of you cunts inside it. Rip you open.
The gunner. What do you think?
There, on the rim of Owen Clerven's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21.
Huh?
What are we waiting for?
Lance Corporal, just fucking shut up and wait for your order. Yeah? Who did that? How?
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex.
You think? How about the...
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead court marshal won't decide.
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said we took him out.
You're lying.
A kill model fought.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking liars.
The shot. The young woman's.
I missed.
I know what.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another.
Yes. So what? Nah.
Enough already!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal. You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
The man, now is not a good time to strike.
She's gone, you stupid. Stay cool. The company bitch is gone. Laylee's gone.
Guys,
Hold your ground.
They're huddled close in a formation. Still, the rest will stay. Even if it means dying.
Who the fuck is...
Glacier, the woman upstairs, where is she?
Unarmed, hunched.
what am I doing?
We should have her.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one.
Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fuck...
As he moves, Cortiner.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. You're all sentenced to death. Baby Blue, it was creepy, but bitch it. Fuck do you mean?
We've heard this.
Yeah, he liked to chat up. If Laylee was here, he would spare the lot of you. Maybe
Ready to open fire, Major.
our colonel did what he had.
In your ship pipes!
He likes to fire.
He was a good
Oh yeah, fucking murdered him.
Listen, man.
Told us what? What did you find his killer? Cop, his killer. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna...
Big talk, but you got him to admit he's a bad leader. It's a small thing, but it got him off center.
Tay 83呢
A small explosion expels the bullet from the chamber. With a puff of smoke, it hits
为
the
什么
man's square in the
83
chest,
死还
producing
输
a
啊？
soft clicking sound in the air. Like the kinetic...
Go ahead. Give it another try.
Another soft explosion, like a fire goes off in
注定失败的
They
吗？
teach you to shoot the chest in Copland? Stupid fuck. Kill him.
To your right, an Easter ARFA-7. You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. The man watch out.
God.
His 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol. Blood gun and unbelievable. Glenn, you see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised.
剧情杀吗？老师那剧情杀你就早说啊！等一下把它撑到90，看看。
I'm all out of.
Put your.
Shut up.
This is a miss.
The Kipt.
You are.
B.
He is Beast. Nest.
Fuck.
This third one, he is the most dangerous of them all.
Get lost.
Pig fuck!
Die!
No one is.
She does it with the leader. No. Even if I don't know about this getting.
Rude.
All of you cunts inside out. Rip you open.
The gunner. What do you think?
There, on the rim of Owen Clerven's helmet, you count little stick figures.
You're a tit.
What are we waiting?
Lance Corporal. Just fucking shut up and wait for your order. Yeah? Who did that?
Time.
Time is up, loincloth. Give me a name. Now! How?
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex.
You? How about the...
Listen, please. This cop and this drum.
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All to...
You're lying.
You heard wrong. Your friend wasn't hanged. He was shot. We found...
Fucking liars.
The shot, the young woman.
I miss.
I know.
That doesn't sound good.
Yes. So what? Nah.
Enough for...
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal. You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
The man now is not a...
She's gone. Stay cool. The company bitch is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck.
Guys,
Hold your ground.
They're huddled close in a formation. Still. The rest was... All right. Really, you only have time for one argument.
What all the same? Not a...
Okay, it's not much. But he's thinking about something else. And his hand is off the gun. This did something.
Who the fuck?
Glacier, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She...
Unarmed.
What am I... She...
We should have...
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one.
Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your...
Yeah. Sergeant Major.
As he moved, Gorty.
For killing, maiming... Fuck do you...
We've heard...
Yeah. If Laylee...
Ready to open.
Out. In your... He likes...
He was a...
Oh, yeah. Fuck it.
Listen, man.
Told us what? Baby. It would... Fuck do you...
We've heard...
Yeah. If Laylee was...
Ready to open fire, Major.
Fine. I know what this...
Big talk, but you got him to admit he's a bad leader. It's a small thing, but it got him off center.
好哦，多元协调再给他加一。92，再巩固的话，所以是上次我太衰
A
了。
plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion. There is a hole in his cheek. Blood gushes out as he stumbles backward, eyes filled with rage and disbelief. His lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, but he can't. To your right, the killer raises his rifle, an Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. You stare down. 0.6. God, you're so frail. Too frail to think further. Time is You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks. The man Watch out!
God.
He's aiming. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from the balls. Blood gushes. An unbelievable Glenn dying. You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic, with blood gushing. The look of vengeance. Here it comes. Death. You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. The Hardy Boys are screaming, fighting, dying.
Stop! The cop! Protect the cop! He's down!
Feels slick and warm with blood. The pain is too strong to... Most of what's down there. It's all gone. Open your eyes. Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain.
You're bleeding out. Stay with me. Yes, keep talking.
But you can't. It's so hard. You're up a slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. Scream immediately. He's gonna die. No, you scream. Behind you, from your bloody lips, your eyes are full of fear. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant turns around and fires. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door. Brother, you already... It's the living who are ghosts.
The fight? There is no fight. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. And rotting. And being disinfected. And smelling of...
There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing.
Hours turn to days. Soon.
The engine.
No. It was him. He is the infernal engine.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain.
Sunrise, Parabellum. It's not out.
Dramine. Then
Mr. 2 days, in and out. Yes.
The close proximity of death.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
Isn't that written on you?
It served you well. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely. Yes, we have also completely failed. What happened? You shot... Yes. As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged. Then I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive. Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survived. Yes. He still... You were bleeding out by then.
Thank you.
I killed her. And that's what happened. This is the one. The Pole was the last to die. Everhart had their bodies returned to Connell for because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack. 3. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Theo, he was just too old for combat.
刚才好像有17个。
All. Yes, officer. 7 people are
有
dead.
啊，还是7个。
It's not a success. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet.
我检定成功好像没有什么差别。
And we are still alive.
He did not expect you both to survive.
Reasonably, but we will see. No.
A man and back to that shithole, he says.
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. I'm sure they are worried.
That means he hasn't.
I don't know. I did. No need. Not very. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see her coming.
真的没想到还这么长。
Easy now. How are you?
The lieutenant looks at you, teetering on your feet.
It's not out.
Do mean? Then it's not that.
I honestly don't know. We can't talk to Everhart. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is... Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pine. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know? Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing. I don't know. I think the Honestly, I think our investigation has... Don't be no...
That does make sense.
What? Every piece of...
He's wrong.
Okay. I don't know. That's been there for years. Yes, God cursed the footprint. We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else? It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around. We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them. I'm afraid we may not be able to locate communism detect.
A nod. He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
It really is.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
No. Are you ready to limp? Good.
The lieutenant also. It's just close in.
Why not? Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through.
OK， 到这里了，结束。